Welcome back, financial enthusiasts. Today's video is a roller coaster of updates, from corporate giants to government policies. We're not just talking dividends and stock splits, we've got the latest twists and turns in the financial landscape. First up, the government has made waves by relaxing norms for some small savings schemes. Please unravel how these changes could impact your investments in schemes like recurring deposit, PPF, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, and more. But that's not all. Brace yourselves for the latest quarterly results. ONGC has reported a 20.3% dip in profits due to lower crude oil sales, while Tata Chemicals sees a 27% fall in profits. Meanwhile, Glenmark Pharma has incurred a net loss of R62 crore. And if that's not enough, we've got news on the gold front. Gold ETFs are stealing the spotlight, attracting a whopping Rs841 crore in October. But wait, there's more good news. Coal India has reported a 12.7% rise in profits on the back of higher sales, beating estimates. And as we wrap up, we'll take a glance at the broader market scenario. Sensex and Nifty logging over 9% returns in Samvad 2079 last year. So, whether you're a seasoned investor or just getting started, this video is your comprehensive guide to navigating the dynamic world of corporate actions. Don't forget to hit subscribe and join us on this financial journey. The Power Finance Corporation has declared an interim dividend of 4.50 rupees per share, with a payment due on or before the 8th of December. The dividend yield stands at 3.82%, and the record date is set for 27th November 2023. United Spirits Limited announces an interim dividend of 4 rupees per share, with a payment scheduled on or after the 4th of December. The record date for this dividend is 17th November 2023. Aurobindo Pharma Limited has approved its first interim dividend of 3 rupees per share, with a payment due on or before the 4th of December. The record date is set for 20th November 2023. Page Industries Limited declares its second interim dividend of 75 rupees per share, with a payment scheduled on or before the 6th of December. The record date is set for 18th November 2023. Oil India Limited declares an interim dividend of 3.50 rupees per share, with a payment due on or before the 8th of December. The dividend yield stands at 6.61%, and the record date is set for 22nd November 2023. Sun TV Network Limited is expected to declare its interim dividend on 10th November, with the record date set for 21st November 2023. Nexus Select Trust declares a dividend of 2.98 rupees per unit. National Aluminium Company Limited will be paying an interim dividend of 1 rupees per share, with the record date set for 22nd November 2023. Computer Age Management Services Limited declares an interim dividend of 10 rupees per share, and the record date is set for 17th November 2023. Ingersoll Rand, India Limited declares an interim dividend of 50 rupees per share, with the record date set for 22nd November 2023. EID, Pari, India Limited has approved the payment of an interim dividend of 4 rupees per share, with a payment scheduled on or after the 1st of December. The record date is set for 21st November 2023. GMM Pfaudler Limited has approved the payment of an interim dividend of 1 rupees per share, with a payment due on or before the 7th of December. The record date is set for 20th November 2023. Gujarat Pipavav Port Limited has approved the payment of an interim dividend of 3.60 rupees per share. The dividend yield is 4.51%, and the record date is set for 21st November 2023. EPL Limited declares an interim dividend of 2.15 rupees per share, with the record date set for 21st November 2023. Senco Gold Limited declares an interim dividend of 1 rupees per share, with the record date set for 21st November 2023. The record date for TD Power Systems Limited's interim dividend of 0.50 rupees per share is set for 22nd November 2023. Cavalry Seed Company Limited has approved an interim dividend of 5 rupees per share, with a payment due on or before 30th November. The record date is set for 20th November 2023. Univest India Limited declares its first interim dividend of 8 rupees per share, with the record date set for 24th November 2023. Viti Specialty Food Ingredients Limited declares its first interim dividend of 0.40 rupees per share, with the record date set for 17th November 2023. Panama Petroleum Limited will be paying an interim dividend of 3 rupees per share, with the record date set for 17th November 2023. BMW Industries Limited declares an interim dividend of 0.22 rupees per share, with the record date set for 17th November 2023. Morganite Crucible India Limited will be paying an interim dividend of 28 rupees per share, with the record date set for 24th November 2023. Nico Parks and Resorts Limited declares its second interim dividend of 0.30 rupees per share, with a payment due on or before the 9th of December. The record date is set for 24th November 2023. GPT Infra Projects Limited declares an interim dividend of 1 rupees per share, with a payment due on or before the 7th of December. The record date is set for 24th November 2023. Axeter Cotton Limited declares an interim dividend of 0.10 rupees per share, with the record date set for 17th November 2023. The revised record date for Career Point Limited's interim dividend of 1 rupees per share is set for 24th November 2023. Talbros Engineering Limited will be paying an interim dividend of 1.50 rupees per share, with the record date set for 21st November 2023. Bella Casa Fashion and Retail Limited declares an interim dividend of 0.80 rupees per share, with payments starting from 28th November. The record date is set for 20th November 2023. Viram Securities Limited declares an interim dividend of 0.05 rupees per share, with the record date set for 28th November 2023. Yug Decor Limited declares an interim dividend of 1 rupees per share, with payments due on or before the 7th of December. The record date is set for 17th November 2023. Pearl Global Industries Limited declares an interim dividend of 12.50 rupees per share, with the record date set for 22nd November 2023. Additionally, the company has announced a stock split from 10 rupees to 5 rupees, 2 for every 1 held, with the record date to be intimated. Atul Limited has initiated a buyback of shares through the open market. Gujarat Narmada Valley Fertilizers and Chemicals Limited is conducting a buyback through a tender offer at a price of 770 rupees per share, representing 5.46% of the total equity shares. The record date is set for 24th November 2023. Elegant Marbles and Granny Industries Limited will consider a proposal for a buyback through a tender offer. HMA Agro Industries Limited has announced a stock split from 10 rupees to 1 rupees, 10 for every 1 held, with the record date to be intimated. Shaily Engineering Plastics Limited has announced a stock split from 10 rupees to 5 rupees, 2 shares for every 1 share held, with the record date set for 12th November 2023. Goldstone Technologies Limited is set to issue rights for 25 crore. The record date will be notified later. HG Industries Limited has announced a scheme of arrangements with Greenlam Industries Limited in the ratio of 1:2. For every 2 shares held in Greenlam Industries Limited, 1 equity share of HG Industries Limited will be allotted. Fractional shares will be honored, and the record date is set for 22nd November 2023. Thanks for watching. Please thumbs up if you like, subscribe, press the bell icon and never miss an update, share and comment your thoughts on the comment section, and stay tuned with Corporate Actions India.